guys, this is Bill Backs Yu-Gi-Oh here, coming to you from my lovely lounge room, as I don't have my office set up currently, between moving bits and pieces around. But anyway, I'm coming to give you a quick one today, doing a deck profile for my new Chimera Fusion deck, obviously with our new products from Duelist Nexus that I've been having a bit of fun with, and open to any interpretation where anyone can give me any advice. I'd absolutely love. So let's go ahead and check it out and see what you think. Okay guys, and here we are. Let's have a look at this new deck. All right, first off, we're going to be running 3 of the new Cornfield Codal Illusion Monster and 3 of the new Mirror Sword Knight. These guys are wonderful inclusions for the deck. Obviously these guys are the new Illusion archetype here as well we have, which is incredible stuff. So these guys both here are awesome 1-card combos really for this deck. And we follow that through. They'll both search out the cards to search out each other if they need to, and the new beasts, as long as the new new fusion spell. So let's have a look at the next guys. And next we have 2 copies of Gazelle, the King of Mythical Claws, and 2 copies of Big Wing Baphomet. Obviously retrains of the classic monsters, which we all know and love. Again, these guys, when they're normal special summon, can bring each other out, as long with the new fusion spell. Getting into some of our new big boys. And then to round off our new Chimera Illusion package, we will have the 3 copies of Chimera Fusion. Incredible new quick play fusion spell, as long as you have a beast or a fiend on the field. And if you have any of the new fusion monsters on the deck and return back to the hand, then you can banish this card and bring out an original Gazelle or Baphomet if you run them, which unfortunately with this package we do not. Right, and then following that, so that's all we have for the new Chimera package. Right, following that, we have some classic branded stuff. So we run 3 copies of Fallen of Albaz and 2 Alubas. Right, we all know these guys, everyone loves a bit of branded Despia. Incredible fusion stuff this day and age. If you're running a fusion deck, I think we all know that you just want to be running these cards. Alright, then a couple of one-offs we have here. We have Spriggan's Kit and Tri-Brigade Mercuria. Yeah, also good extenders. Another level 4 beast as well, can work with some of the new illusion stuff as well. And obviously this good guy Mercuria is obviously a good hand trap. And then to round up for some of the spells, obviously you can't have a branded deck without branded fusion. Everyone's favorite fusion card. We all know love this. Some people hate it. And then we'll also follow that up with 3 copies of branded opening. Again, I think it's another key part to this deck. And then, other than that, everyone knows what these does, and then we'll follow it up with 1 single copy of branded in white, just to finish that one off. I won't go this too much, because we all know this is about the illusion stuff. Alright, then after that, we also run a small package of Edge Imp Chain and Fright for Patchwork, just along with 2 copies of Polymerization. Just to round that one out, just nice few fusion extenders. You're happy to get negated with some of your other pieces, just as long as you can still play. All right, and then just for some general interruptions after that, we will run 3 copies of Ash Blossom. We all know what that does. All right, 3 copies of Droll and Lockbird, which I think in this meta is quite needed. I run 2 copies of Dark Ruler No More. Oops, so I'll just change it up a bit. Dark Ruler No More, and a single copy of Call by the Grave, just for a little bit of protection there. Right, so that's it for the main deck, guys. Let's have a quick look at our extra deck. Okay, extra deck here. We're going to be running 2 copies of the new Chimera, the King of Phantom Beasts, and a single copy of Chimera, the Illusion Beast. All right, these guys here. There's obviously our new retrains of Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast, both treated as Chimera while on the field and in the graveyard. And we have this guy, Chimera the Phantom Beast here, is obviously a nice good one. Once he's fusion summoned out, has the effect as a straight up pop into your opponent's hand at the end phase, so it's always a good one to have during the first turn. And while he's in the graveyard, he can banish himself to special summon back one of your Fiend, Beast, or the new Illusion monsters for some more interaction there. And then our main guy, this is probably one of the main bosses for the deck, is our King of Illusion, the Illusion Beast. So let's have another quick closer look at him. Right now, this guy here. So his name card becomes Chimera the Flying Beast while in the field or in the graveyard. This card can attack monsters a number of times each battle phase, up to the number of materials used for it. this card battles a monster. Neither can be destroyed by battle, which is a new effect of all these illusion monsters, which could come in quite handy, really. And then where were we up to? At the end of the damage step, if this card battled an opponent's monster, you can change that opponent's monster attack to 0, also negate its effects. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I personally think that could actually come in quite handy against some of these guys these days. And also materials being a Chimera of the Flying Mythical Beast and 1+ illusion monsters. So depending on what you can get out, this could potentially be a good OTK, really, if you get him in with enough attacks. All right, now let's follow up with that. After that, we run 2 copies of Guardian Chimera. Guardian Chimera is obviously a nice, quite fun one. Good bit of interaction, needing cards from the field and hand. And depending which order you go is what you can do. You can draw cards and pop your opponent's cards. All right, we all know him. We all love him. All right, after that, we have some of our branded cards. We're running 2 copies of Mirror Jade. Running 2 copies of Lebellion the Searing Dragon. And a single copy of Albion the Branded Dragon. All right, we all know these. I'm not going to bore you too much with that. You've seen it a million times. Obviously, Mirror Jade's a good fun one. Some people love him, some people hate him. All right, other than that, I also run a Brigand the Glory Dragon, 1 Titan Clad the Ash Dragon, 1 Predaplant Dracus Tapalia for a little bit of interaction and negates protection there. And to finish that one off, we run 2 copies of Rhinebrum the Striking Dragon. Right, now this, and obviously with that, and it's obviously nice few bits and pieces, everyone knows the branded stuff. All right, now with that, really, it's probably that's going to wrap up the deck. Now what I'm going to show you guys quickly is just a nice little 1-card combo here, which I won't bore you with too much, but we'll just have a quick look. So say we're going to start, this is just starting with 1 card. We'll open up with Cornfield Codal. Then we'll use the effect of the Cornfield Codal. We discard that to the grave. Use that to the grave, and then we can then add a card that mentions out the Chimera Fusion. So we're going to add out the Mirror Sword Knight with that one. From that, we're going to normal summon Mirror Sword Knight. We're going to use his effect, we tribute him, and then we get to special summon out another card that mentions Chimera Fusion. So from there, what I like to do is I bring out the Big Wing Baphomet. We'll bring him out into defense. I usually go defense just in case, but you can go to attack if you like. Now with him, once he's summoned out, he's got this special effect of he can add a level 4 beast monster and or 1 Chimera Fusion. So you summon him out. Then we'll search out and we'll bring out a Gazelle the King of Mythical Claws. Sorry, about lighting there. And a Chimera Fusion. They'll go both to your hands. Alright, so into the hand. Then from there, we'll go with the Chimera Fusion. Using the Big Wing Baphomet and the Gazelle. Pop them there to bring out our new boy of Chimera the Phantom Beasts, King of the Phantom Beasts. All right, so then we're going to go, we use with the, so these guys, we'll go Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2, and then Chain Link 3 for just a little bit of chain blocking there. All right, so Chain Link 3, at the end phase, we pop the opponent's card. All right, Chimera, where's our Chain Link 2, we use him, we add a illusion monster from deck to hand. From there, I personally like to add another Codal, just to start off for your next turn. Then effective Big Wing Baphomet to summon out, especially summon back our Mirror Sword Knight. And it doesn't look overly powerful. And then also, actually, sorry, I almost forgot. From there, we can use the effect, because this is classed as Chimera, the King of the Mythical Beasts. We have the effect of Chimera Fusion from grave that we can then add this back to our hand. All right, and so that leaves us a little bit there. So then we can go, which will probably end on that one, just from that little 1 card, which doesn't quite seem like much, but then you go to the start of the opponent's turn. Oh, sorry, we would then set our Chimera Fusion before the end of the turn. Then from that, and you go to the next person, then in the draw phase, you could then use the effect of Mirror Sword Knight. Quick effect, you pop him, and then bring out the Chimera, the Baphomet, and something else again. Just get a nice few little interruptions there. Then you've got the effect of having Mirror Sword Knight and Codal in the graveyard. We'll have the effect to a couple of nice little Mirror Sword Knight has the effect of a simple monster negate, and then Cornfield Codal has a targeting negate and destroy, as long as you have one of these guys on the field. All right, and with that, I'm not going to drag on any longer, so I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. Thanks very much for watching. I'm obviously absolutely open to any ideas and criticism for this one, and I'm still learning this deck personally. And like I said, any ideas anyone could point out to me, I would love to hear, just to have a bit of fun with it. I've played at my locals last night and I absolutely loved it when I got to play. But look, all in all, I'm going to leave it there and then clean these up. Take one more look at this pretty guy. Okay, I'm just absolutely loving the artwork for these guys. That is incredible. All right, oops, sorry, lighting's shocking in this room. All right, and that's going to wrap it up there, guys. And hopefully I'll talk to you again. And until next time, set one and pass. Have a good one.